Yo, what's up guys? It's Pygoz here, the Crypto Pie, and today we're going to be talking about the trade I did in Icon, guys, and what am I looking forward to right now. So, yeah, let's take a look back at Icon, right? Alright, so we're just going to go over this whole trade, guys, and how I, managed to pull off a decent profit. So, I'm not going to tell you exact numbers or anything, but it's over 30%. So, basically, what I did is so let's just go back in time, guys. Let's just go back around here, right? When we had this first wave here, okay? So we had this first wave. But what I did then was I, took the Fibonacci tool from the bottom to the top here, right? And I was kind of aiming for that 618. So but I got impatient, and that was a big error of mine, because I already started buying at the 38.2 around the 37, and I bought like little bit, okay? I didn't make a major mistake or anything, but I bought small bits, right? Then I bought a little bit more at 0.5, and I bought the majority around the 618 to 0.65, and even some below it, because I saw it bottoming out. So we'll fast forward this a little bit so you can see what's going on, right? So we're just going to forward. So look, so we get candles, and there we go. I got one buy in, and then it went lower. So I just had to buy some more, and yeah, and then we hit that 618. Of course, I bought some more, right? And then you see, like, we bottomed out at around the 618, guys. So when I saw that, I just started putting some bits in at the 29 to 30, right? And majority of it got filled around there. Then what happened is I saw a big one wave. It was apparent to me, because this basically was the range, right? Let me just put a big square around it, and let's make this color yellow or something, or green. So you basically see it bottoming out, right? And then when it pops out, that is an impulsive wave, in my opinion. So that was a 1, and from there, I was like 1, and then from there it wasn't all that hard, right? So basically what I did is I took a Fibonacci extension tool, and basically just took the 1, right, and then down to the 2. And what you get around the 1-to-1 is the 3 target, but then it just overshot. So when I saw it overshooting, I sold a little bit at 4,000. Then I sold a little bit more at 1.272 at 42 something, right? 42.30. And after that, I was like, okay, now we really need a retrace. So basically what I did was I took my Fibonacci, and I took it from the second wave here, right, up to that high around here, and I started looking again around the level where I could buy back in. So I knew this was a 61.8 retrace, and with the rule of alternation is that if you already had a 61.8, then the next one will be a 38.2 retrace. So I have my bids in around 3,800, right? 3,805 and 3,840, etc. And so what happened then was basically I'll show you, right? So let's first get there, right? So basically we go up here. That's the great thing about knowing Elliott waves, guys. You can kind of predict, right? As crazy as it sounds, you can predict the market. So boom, perfectly hit, right? I mean, the wick went a little higher than what my sell orders were, but still I sold a portion of my position. Obviously not all, because I knew it was a third wave and we still get a fifth wave. So then I bought back in around 3,805, and you can see, like, boom, it got hit, right? So because we got this big red candle, and then it was waiting in game again, basically. And then we went up again, right, guys? And here we are. So it's done. Here we are. So then I sold around that 1.618 level, but I told you guys on Twitter that I would sell around the 4,400 level. But then I saw, and I mean, I can't update everything, right? And I saw this small little candle, and if you look back, guys, at just the wave 5, so right, you always have a big candle there, big candle there, big candle there. So I know it needs to end, well, it's a probability that it ends on a big green candle, right? So I was like, yeah, 43 already, 44. It's most like, so I went back and looking at the left here, and I see these wicks popping out at 46. So I put my sell order at 46. I go to sleep, I wake up, and it's sold, right? So that is what you want to wake up to, guys. All right, so it's sold, and basically that was the 5th wave. So what am I looking for right now? As for icon, guys, I think it's done. Well, actually, let's put this back on. I mean, so the next target, if we do go higher, and I never, I don't make the mistake of selling it all, guys, because if you sell it all, where's your position, right? And I'm in a long position on icon, and I got my stop loss at my entry point. So unless we go all the way back to the 29 to 30s, then of course I'll get stopped out with the last 10% of my position that I have left on a break even, and that I wouldn't even care. But I probably think that we will retrace either since this was a really steep retrace of 78.6, I think a retrace of 61.8, or more probable is a 38.2 retracement of the whole wave up, and then we'll go make that bigger wave, right? We'll make another wave. So eventually, remember my big target is here for the 3. So 1, 2, and then the 3. This is probably not right anymore, so maybe I can get rid of that for now. So yeah, basically what we're looking for, guys, is if we take the Fibonacci here. So here's the bottom, right? Here's where we started, and then we went up here. So around the 4,000 Satoshi level is probably a decent number to get in on, and that is purely because of this one retraced further than the 61.8, even at 78.6. So I expect kind of the next wave to retrace less, right? I mean 38.2.5, probably not to the 618, but if it does, guys, that's great. And but we have to start looking at the 38.2 as well, because I mean there's so many things that tell me that, right? It's rule of alternation, it's the clout that's here for the 6 hour, 4 hour clout is as well there. So we have a lot of things pointing that we only retrace to about that 4,000 Satoshi level. So definitely don't just buy there. Wait it out, just look at it a little bit, and the 38.2 does seem likely, but it probably needs to bottom out a little bit and then go for another wave, right? It's not just gonna be boom boom. It will always be a little bit of consolidation there. So yeah, just watch for that, guys. So what am I looking for right now, since we can't just wait and do nothing, right? So what I'm looking for, guys, is a chart that's negatively correlated to icon. If you don't know what negative correlation in charts means yet, then watch my other video about negatively correlated charts, right? So basically I'm looking at Binance, because Binance, when icon was going up, Binance was going down, right? And it's trying to break out here. If it breaks out, I want to buy it on the retrace and then ride that wave until icon is ready again. Same for ontology, it just broke out. So basically it broke out, right? What I'm looking for is a retrace to just any significant retrace, so we can buy in and ride that wave. So yeah, guys, I always have my trades planned out. So from icon, I will most likely hop into ontology or into Binance Coin, and yeah, go from there for my next swing trade, right? So that's just to keep you guys up to date of my swing trading. And swing trading is where the big money is made, guys. I mean, if you just look at this, right? So I know these targets are crazy, but let's say we retrace back to around here or something. If we take a double top, we have 40% here. If we go all the way up here, we have like 130%. Okay, so that's just what you're looking at, guys. So yeah, definitely always have your next trade planned out, and it could definitely take a week or two, whatever, for this all the way to finish. But in this wave, guys, you will notice that there will be 5 waves in there, right? Since this is a bigger wave, so there's gonna be 5 waves within this in order to get there. And this is by no means that it will stay above here, guys. So when you enter, always have, and it bounces, always have your stop at break even, right? So you cannot lose money. So, you know, if you get stopped out, oh well, there's always another trade. You know, there's so many cryptos out there. You just take a look and you'll find something that you want to trade. So personally, I like to, I want to trade either Ontology or Binance next, but hey, if they stop me out, both of them, I'll just look at another crypto. So it's no problem, guys. So basically, we're just waiting here, right, for a retrace, and then there's gonna be 5 waves in here. So when there's a first wave, the first wave is really hard to recognize where to take profit. I fully understand that, so I almost never do that. I mean, unless it just FOMO's hard, right? If it FOMO's hard, then you know you need to take profit. If it just gets too high on our side, you need to take some profits. So, you know, and then the second wave, you can also get in there. So, I mean, if you miss this entire thing, let's say if pops right now, it doesn't retrace at all, that's no problem, guys. Then you just start looking. Let's say it goes up here. You know, here we have some wicks, right? So, let's say it goes up here. Then you just start looking like 61.8 or 38.2 for retracement, and then you get in for that bigger third wave, because you have to remember, guys, third wave is always the biggest wave within Elliott wave. Well, it should be. I mean, in crypto we also see very big fifth waves, right? That is because crypto is just FOMO. So I mean, if we look at Icon here, right, we had this one, I mean, decent wave. But then look at the 3, guys, right? The 3 was big, right? I mean, if you just only entered that 3, you would have made 37% if you played it perfectly. So, and then the 4 to the 5 is once again, you know, just a little small, but that's fine, guys. So basically, what I'm looking for here on Icon, which is really cool, is so if we retrace, right, so to let's say that 38.2, then we can get rid of this for now, because we're gonna plan a bigger trade here, right? So on Icon, guys, this is where we started, this is where we topped out for now, and if we retrace to 38.2, it's right here. Then we can look for a 1-to-1, which is all the way up here, but you know, we overshoot it sometimes as well. So I mean, that's another 48%. See, so that's bigger. That's really good, right? That's a really good percentage. If we overshoot that to the 1.272, we can even look at 62% or 1.618, 78%. So there's big trades coming up, guys. There's big trades coming up, and they all coincide with these resistance levels as well. That's why I have these red lines here, guys. They're nice resistance levels to have. Definitely look on the chart, put your resistance levels there, and yeah, that's the next trade I have planned ahead for Icon. So as for Binance, it needs to break out and then retrace if I want to enter it. This can be gone for now. So yeah, that's where we're at, guys, with the trades. So you see, I already plan ahead. Look at that. So this is rubbish right now, but still, right, I just had to plan ahead, and these were targets, but we simply didn't pop out of that double top, so these targets are invalid for now. But guys, so almost never you pop out of a double top, right? But there is this occasional chance that you do, so you do want to have it planned out. So often it's 3 times it needs to hit. So 1, 2, and then the third time is the charm, and you should get through. So if this breaks out, we should be able to get through here as well, purely based on the 3 hits, and also because you only retraced a little bit after you popped here again, instead of like a big retracement, and then it's easier to pop out, right? So yeah, keep that in mind, guys. So it's looking good for Binance as well. We just need to pop out of this resistance, but since Ontology already popped out of its resistance, I'm just looking for a retracement on that. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much where we stand right now in the trades, and I just want to make a update on that. Also, if you're not in my Telegram yet, join up with the CryptoPy's blog, where you can ask me any question, you can ask other people questions, and I also keep you guys up to date about issues there are with crypto, all right? And I mean, this is not because of crypto. This is because of Google DNS. All right, so if you are using Google DNS, guys, and you're logging into my Ether wallet, I mean, I'm not even logging into my Ether wallet, and I don't use Google DNS, and I do have a ledger. I just don't take the risk, right? Because right now, my Ether wallet has been hijacked, like the DNS at least. And that means that if you log in, you will most likely lose your coins, right? And that can be upwards of thousands of dollars. It depends on how much you have in there. But definitely don't log in, guys. And that's also why you want to be in a Telegram group or on Twitter or anything. Okay, so before I log into my Ether wallet, my crypto, whatever I use, I always check social media first, right? You go onto Twitter and you check whether something is hijacked, hacked, whatever, right? Because you don't want to end up losing your crypto, because it's worth a lot of money. So also, guys, if you don't have a ledger yet, there's a link in the description below to get a ledger wallet. This will protect you more than not having it, right? Because it's kind of like a two-factor authentication. So definitely check that out. Also, guys, if you're not in my CryptoPies feed yet, join up with that, where I also posted the same warning, and I post about all upcoming videos, right? I post all my videos there, post about upcoming ICOs, and I'm definitely looking into ICOs again, guys. So if you got an ICO to share with me as well, definitely do, and you know, I'll check it out. And yeah, so yeah, all that will be posted here in the CryptoPies feed, guys. And both telegrams will be in the description below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, hit that post notification button, and if you got any questions at all, leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.